Good morning, it's Janet Gonzalez here. Today now is 2 days. Today's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. 2 days before I gotta go to chemotherapy again. So now I feel perfectly normal. I don't feel like I'm on chemotherapy at all. But I have to go to work today, so this is like the speedy morning version. Nisha Red. This is from Young Living. Nisha Red, wolfberries. If you're getting hungry, this would be a great meal replacement. Just to have good nutrition versus something that just feels good in your stomach because you're hungry. So anyway, I drank that whole bottle yesterday. Well, I didn't drink that whole bottle yesterday. I finished it yesterday, but they also sell it in these little packets. So I buy the 30 packet so that I can give some away. I always think it's good to share, except for when you're really, really sick and then you share, and the people that you share with don't even take the products anyway. So you might as well just keep them for yourself and take them because you're the one that needs it anyway. So this is some Nisha Red. I'm going to drink this because this is what I have to do on the morning when I gotta go to work. Gotta hurry up. Mm-mm-mm. I have my detox tea boiling on the stove over here. It's not quite boiling yet. I just put that on, so it should be boiling pretty soon. And I want you to encourage you to start new things. I already paint, and then my girlfriend, she started selling LuLaRoe, so I started getting into that with her, just helping her set up and have little parties and stuff, and it's been a huge blessing to be able to be a part of that. So don't be afraid to start new things. Another thing that we started doing is my girlfriend again, she makes these clay diffusers and she needs to be able to get them fired. So I bought a kiln off of Craigslist for 250 bucks. It's a pretty big one, it's like this big. So that I can fire the clay like when she paints it, because you gotta do step processes on it. So these little clay diffusers right here, we're going to be firing these. I had to have the guys come and hook me up some 220 out in my garage, so I got that now with a 50 amp fuse and a little circuit breaker box out there. So now we can fire these diffusers. Here's a couple of birdie ones. This one here, we use, I made some of these with my kids, so I know this one here we made with a shell. Just imprinted the clay with a shell. This one here, oh, they just used this little rubber stamper. Sherry's kids made this one. I cannot wait for some of these little buckets to get finished. These are little pots, like the one that I wear on my neck. Ooh, there's a little hole in there so we can put the wire. There it is over there on that side. So we can hook it up, and then you put a little piece of wool in here, and then that holds your oil. So she just paints the front side, not the back side, so the oil can leach out on your skin. So I use Young Living oils. So you always see a grease spot right there in the morning because that's my oils that are coming out of my little diffuser. Here's another one. So pretty soon I will have these things helping for sale for Sherry's kids on my Facebook. But we got to fire them. Oh my gosh, I'm going to keep this one. This one here, nobody's going to get. It's like a little bucket, basket sort of, little one. Oh, so cute. Anyway, we got this one that looks like a little tiny vase. They're pretty small. They don't need to be gigantic. They all have a little hole where we can get a hoop through them. Cherry is the one that makes them into necklaces. I guess I could help her do that, but we'll see what kind of time I have. All right, so anyway, that's that. And then drink your Ninja. So really, even though you're going through chemotherapy and you think that you're really sick, and you just can still start new projects. You can start new hobbies. It might even be the perfect time in your life to start a new hobby. I have never done clay before or fired clay. So what did we do? We watched a bunch of YouTube videos to learn how to use my kiln. And then we went online and we read about the settings, and then we got out all the little pieces that came with my kit from the woman that I bought it from. And now we almost completely understand how the process works. So this is some maitake mushroom that I'm taking right now. This is the one that really gets all over our face. Let's put on your tongue. Mm, mm, mm. And you remember the detox tea is from Dr. Schultz. It's kidney bladder tea. So this here, your kidneys get a little taxed while you're doing chemo. You want to clean your kidneys out. You want to keep your kidneys fresh. Really, our organs are, like they call them, our vital organs, because if one of them goes down, we're done. You lose the kidneys, you lose your liver, your heart, your lungs. If your intestines shut down on you, you might have a little bit more time, but you're still done. We got vital organs in our body, and it's extremely necessary that we keep them clean. So this is the kidney bladder tea out of the Dr. Schultz Kidney Bladder Detox. I've been drinking this all week. I skipped a couple days of my video because it's the routine. It's a routine, you know what I mean? It's not like a whole bunch of different stuff happens every day. You do the same thing consistently. Maybe not the exact same supplements every day, but if you're doing Herceptin that makes your heart weak, you want to take some CoQ10, coenzyme Q10. All right, that helps your heart stay strong. Take some different kinds of mushrooms. I get them from Shoko Natural Products. Some Coriolis. You can look up, the Shoko will tell you all the different things that these mushrooms do. I just don't count them. I just throw a little bit in my hand. When my hand gets full, I pop. I just take the supplements. Joint promotion. Right now I'm doing a lot of walking and stuff. When I do a lot of sitting, my joints feel even worse because it's another side effect of some of the shots that I get is sore joints. Probiotics. You need to stay healthy. You need probiotics in your system. I get these probiotics from Advocare, and I get the joint promotion from Advocare. I get this CoQ10 from the North Shore Infusion Center, which is the Block Medical Center. The lion's mane I get from Shoko. This is Coriolis, but I'm showing you, talking about lion's mane. Lion's mane actually grows around here. I've seen it in the park, but knowing me, I'd pick it off the wrong tree and be dead by tomorrow. Trying to stay alive. So we have Procal 3, calcium if you're doing Exgiva. If you've got cancer in your bones, I got a little bit of cancer in my bones, so we got like the majority of it out. But I do these shots called Exgiva, and the Exgiva helps my bones to absorb calcium. But if you're taking Exgiva, one of the side effects is like you lose your jawbone. So far, none of my jawbone has been affected, but if you're going to use Exgiva, you have to be taking calcium supplements. So I got calcium supplements from the Black Center, and I got them from Avocare. So I got them from a couple different places. All right, that's all I have out on the counter right now. And my Ninja Red. I'm just going to put that tea in a to-go cup. So yesterday was a really good day. I had a fun day at work. I had a fun day at home. trying on some LuLaRoe clothes that came in the mail. I got a couple long sweaters. They're called Sarah sweaters. They're so adorable. Oh my gosh, they're just cute. Um, we were cleaning up all the stuff I got from the kiln and getting this clay stuff together to fire. You know, you still have a life. You have a life, you know, part of your life should be taking care of yourself so that you can enjoy the rest of that life that you have every day. Like one day, you get up, you do your supplements in the morning, you go to work all day, you enjoy the people that you work with, you come home, your granddaughter stops by, she hangs out all day, taking pictures with you and playing with your other daughter that you might still at home. We're making clay, we're having LuLaRoe parties, we're painting pictures. It's a full life. If it's not a full life, then fill it up. Do something. Like get yourself some hobbies. Make it simple. Playing with clay would probably be an excellent idea because you can also probably draw toxins through your skin into your little clay thing because clay does draw stuff out of us too. But I think that it's good to have your hands in the earth, and clays come from the earth, and just sitting there and forming it. And if you don't like it, you can mash it up and you could start over and then you could form it again. And then until you're happy with it, maybe you could just play with the clay. Just get yourself a hobby, have something to do, entertain yourself, entertain other people, drink a lot of water. I feel 100% perfectly fine 2 days before chemotherapy. If you've been watching these videos, you know that at the beginning of this 2 week period of time, when I started these videos, it was the day after chemo and I was really sluggish. Now it's 5 o'clock in the morning and I'm feeling pretty good. So, Hawapanopono, it's my Hawapanopono to you. It means I love you. It means thank you. It means I'm sorry. And it means please forgive me. Because I know sometimes I'm a little harsh. I don't mean to be harsh, but I think that just because we get diagnosed with something, you do not have to take it as, oh, that's the end of my life, because it doesn't necessarily mean to be the end of your life. There's lots of things going on in your life, and some of them are just beginning, and you need to make plans for your future. You need to plan next year's trip. Not saying like you got to get crazy with the planning of things, but have yourself a plan for your future. Like, okay, so you know you're going to be here because you got to do this. So you just plan some things, and then that time comes, and it'll be like, oh, if you didn't plan it, you'll be like, man, now I'm here and I didn't even plan anything. So I continue to plan for my future. I always think about what my kids are going to be doing, you know, like going to their weddings, whatever. I plan to be there. It's my choice. I choose to be here. I choose to take care of myself. I choose to take an hour a day, 1 hour out of 24 hours a day, and spend it on myself, me, yes, because I think that I deserve an hour of my own time. It is my time. And like people's like, oh, can I get a minute? That's like the reason why half the time we're not paying attention to anything going on around us is because we're not even there for our own minute. Our mind is always wandering, it's always somewhere else. So you need to pay attention to your food when you're eating it. Chew it, taste it, look at it if you're chewing food. Oh, I can show you my lunch. I always think I'm going to be starving when I go to work. So there's snap peas. Coordinated this lunch for me. Snap peas. Because now my belly feels really good. I can eat. I'll probably eat some of this for breakfast. Bell peppers, blueberries, strawberries, a half an orange, and she made me some hummus, or she just put some hummus in here. So there's hummus in the bottom of the bag. So eat some good food so that you feel happy and strong. Happy is good. It's okay to be happy. You don't have to be miserable. You can choose to smile. You could say, you know what, oh well, if I got to go through this, somehow I knew that when I got cancer, I'm like, okay, well now I caught this stuff. And I kind of do feel like I caught it. So I feel like I caught this thing. And now that I caught it, I can't go around it. If you're not sick, you could go around it. You don't have to catch it and then have to go through it. But if you're going through it, you can go through it happy and joyful and full of love and loving the people around you and saying good things to yourself. Get up in the morning, look in the mirror and say, I love you. Like, oh, Janet, you know what? I love you. You're worth it. I think that I should bless you. I think I should bless your hair and bless your skin and bless your heart, bless your feet, take care of you. Oh, I think I'll give you some water today. I think I'll give you good, healthy food today. I think you're totally worth it. Talk to yourself. People talk to themselves all the time. You just like gotta learn when to stay out of somebody's conversation when they're having it with themselves. Because some of the guys at work don't like it when I start asking them questions when they're talking to themselves. I'm like, Janet, stay out of my conversation when I'm having it with myself. All right. So anyway, today I drank some of this Nisha Red wolfberries from Young Living first thing in the morning with my water and my supplements because this here is pretty nutritious. It's extremely nutritious. Some of these supplements are the same as if I had mounted this counter like huge with fruits and vegetables. And you can't possibly eat that much, but they somehow extract all that and put it in a little packet so that your body can have a tremendous boost in the morning. So anyway, I had this dream last night. It was really, really strange. That I was laying, we were trying to make it like we were walking on this mountain ridge, and then it got to where there was a crack, like a big crack in the side of the mountain, and we had to go through there. But they were like, oh, don't worry because the mountain is going to slide. And if we lay down really close to this edge, it's going to slide right past us. And I was like, are you sure about that? Because I don't look like I have any clearance in there. Like, I don't think that thing is really going to slide past my body. I think I'm going to get smashed. And they're like, no, Jen, just lay down really flat. Well, then I laid down and the mountain started moving. My hand was in it. It got a little smashed. So I stuck my hand and tucked it in better. And sure enough, man, that mountain just slid right past me. And I came out on the other side and I was like, wow, I made it through. Okay, there we go. 5:45. I got to get to work. So have a great day. Wapanapono to you. Bye bye.